All right, all right. Good afternoon, Florence, Alabama. How's everybody doing today? Championship Saturday, a fun ending to our Southern Tour event. It's always fun to be here on this final day. I want to say hello to everybody watching on Bassmaster.com. And it's about to go down right here on the University of North Alabama's campus. It's about to be a fun-filled, action-packed, leaderboard shuffling final day. Set the scene where we were just 2 days ago. 266 different teams from 93 different institutions set out on Pickwick Lake. They represented over 29 states. Those 266 teams fished for 2 full days out on Pickwick, and we cut that down to the top 32 teams for today. All 32 teams fishing today will be advancing to the national championship, but they're also competing for much more. Lots of hardware right here that they are wanting to take home. And let's go through the leaderboard to see really where we are with everything. So sitting in the lead after day number 2 was Adrian College with 41 pounds and 3 ounces even. So that's a big mark, over 20 pounds per day to get to that point. Second place, Bethel University, Brian Paul and John Garrett with 41 pounds even, just 3 ounces behind those leaders. Dropped down to third, West Virginia University, Nolan Miner and Casey Lanier had 38-12. Fourth place is Middle Tennessee State, Matthew Cross and Micaiah Jack with 36-6. So they got to run at this thing too. And then your Team of the Year leaders right now are sitting in 5th place from La Monroe, fresh off a second-place finish at that Central Tour, Tyler Craig and Spencer Lambert with 35 pounds and 15 ounces. And there really is, I mean, everybody is in this thing. You drop down all the way to 32nd place. 27-7 was the mark to get into this cut, and that's Northeastern State, the host of our national championship later this year, Taylor Hamburger and Carson Smith. So, but they got a shot too, because we know that some big bags on Pickwick are out there, and these teams can definitely catch one of those today. They all went for it. They're all in the national championship, so they really have nothing to lose and everything to gain for this. So they definitely are going to go for a big bag, I can promise you that. I want to get in a lot of thank yous because this week has been absolutely fantastic. It's been a great weather week. It's been a little we've seen cool weather. We've seen, today is gorgeous. It's mid-70s, a little bit of a breeze. The wind has blown some. We had a front come through Wednesday night, so I think that we thought it was going to hurt the fishing a little bit, but I think that was the best day of fishing. But it's been great. Want to thank all of our national sponsors, our title, Carhartt, our presenting sponsor, Bass Pro Shops, our platinum vehicle provider, vehicle sponsor, Toyota. We're going to have a fun drive-through weigh-in today. All 32 teams are going to be pulled in via a Toyota truck, whether it's a truck that the teams own or it's one of our trucks. They're going to come through, each and every one of them, with a Toyota vehicle pulling those boats through. We also want to recognize our premier level, Humminbird and Minn Kota, Berkeley, Abu Garcia, Skeeter, Triton, Nitro, Mercury, Hook, Yamaha, and Power Pole. On the supporting level, Academy Sports and Outdoors, Lawrence, Mossy Oak Fishing, and Phoenix Boats. That's all our national sponsors. We want to thank all our local sponsors because these events are so complicated. There's so many different parts that go into this. The University of North Alabama fishing team found that out today because we have, I think, 12 of those guys helping volunteer for us, and we certainly appreciate all of their help for this because there's a lot that goes into this final day weigh-in, and there's just a lot that goes into these whole tournaments, and I want to recognize all those fine folks who make it happen. And first is Florence Lauderdale Tourism. Special shout-out to Miss Susie Shoemaker. She's right there, made all of this happen. She's that link to connecting us with all of the different pieces of this tournament. And all just the different folks, the Florence Police Department, the folks down at McFarland Park and everything. And then we want to give a shout-out to the University of North Alabama. We've taken over their whole parking lot right here. If you want to get Chick-fil-A, you had to park a little bit further today because they've let us park right here in the parking lot. So we certainly thank them for all of their cooperation and willingness to let this happen on their campus. So as you can see, there's a lot of folks that make this happen, and we certainly couldn't do it without any and all of them. So if you guys could help me by offering up one huge round of applause for all those folks I just mentioned. I can't weigh the fish without our weighmaster. He is the director of the Bass Nation, so let's welcome him to the stage, Mr. John Stewart. So here we are, Championship Saturday. It's been a while since we had a college tournament, all the way back in late January down at Toledo Bend, and we're going to be able to finally crown another team today, champions of this Southern Tour event.
Always fun, always fun. These guys and gals fished all week long and fished hard. The good thing is they're all in the championship. I know that was the first goal, but it means a lot, so much to somebody to win a championship, a regional championship, a conference championship, or a tour championship. I guess this year now it's tour. I know they're excited. We're excited to see what happens. You know, you and I get almost as nervous as they are. We want them all to do so well, and somebody's dreams are going to be crushed probably today, and somebody's they're going to be on cloud 9 after today.
You know, we were talking about the Tennessee River just in general today. So we had our tournament in the top 32. We had a high school tournament that took off right across the lake, 230 teams. There was another tournament, a pro-am, semi-pro tournament that happened down the lake, probably right at 200 teams. And you had the Alabama Bass Trail, part of the Toyota Bassmaster Team Championship that was going on Lake Wheeler, another 250 boats. So you really think about it, and there's no telling how many boats were on Guntersville today. So, I mean, just the economic impact of bass fishing in this region.
Absolutely. Millions and millions of dollars from fishermen just coming week after week after week to fish the Tennessee River. And the amazing thing is it's good year after year, week after week, month after month. It's just a phenomenal place to come. We love coming here, and so does everybody else, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, if you live in the area, you know that what fishing it means to this community, and if you don't, if you're not lucky enough to live in a community with a river like this, I feel sorry for you.
That's right. That's right. All right, here's how this is going to go. They're going to pull through. If they take the lead with their up to 5-fish limit, they're going to park it right here. This is our hot seat. Whoever's sitting here at the end will be taking home these trophies back to their school. So it's about to go down, but we don't start any tournament, takeoff, or any weigh-in without honoring the great nation that we live in. So if everyone would please pause, rise, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, we're going to have John Stewart check the scales one last time, but I got to check you guys and make sure you're ready. So I need you to scream at the top of your lungs at 3. And I want all these folks down here who are taking prom pictures or seeing the lines to want to know what's going on, so they'll migrate this way and hopefully enjoy the weigh-in. So on 3, let's scream as loud as we can. 1, 2, 3. That's actually maybe the loudest scream we've ever had on the first try. But we're going to double that next time, or this time, so they really hear you. So let's really hear it on 3. 1, 2, 3. John wants one more time. We're checking the scales one more time, so we're going to do it even again. So on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you went down a little bit there. You're probably a little out of breath. But all right, we all set, John? He says we're good. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's get up and bring this first team through. They were coming in, sitting in 31st place from in 30th place from Murray State. Let's get loud for Blake Albertson and Adam Puckett coming to the stage. And they have 5 in their bag. 27-11 is what they have brought in over the course of 2 days. All right, guys, 5 in your bag. 13-9 will put you in the lead. We might make a go at this, looking for 13-9. $18 pounds and an ounce all the way to first place for Murray State. And it is a celebration. Which side do you want? Your new leaders, 45-12 through 3 days. Murray State, Blake Albertson, and Adam Puckett. Coming to you through the high school series. I believe this is their second year in the college series. And Adam, first year, my bad. It seems like I've weighed you guys in so much. It seems like you've already been in college, and definitely you guys fished that way. Good job sitting in the lead after 3 days. You already qualified for the national championship via Toledo Bend. So it's been a good 2 tournaments for you guys so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. We just came here. We didn't want to skip any class, so we came down Wednesday and didn't practice or anything and just went out and fished, so we had fun.
Man, so Pickwick was very good to you guys, Blake.
Yeah, it was great. We've always wanted to come here, and we didn't figure we'd even do this good with no practice, but it just all came together. Today was phenomenal.
Who you want to say hi to or thanks to?
I want to say hi to everybody watching back home, everybody that supports us, and a big congrats to all the Murray State teams. We had 4 teams qualify for today.
Yeah, it was a very solid day, a solid tournament for Murray State. Adam, what about you? Who do you want to say hi to or thanks to?
I just want to thank my family and all their support and Bass for putting this on, so it's fun.
Well, the good news is you guys get to head over to that hot seat. Take a seat right there. We will see how long you last in that hot seat. First place right now. All right, the next team coming through the line. They were sitting in 28th, rolling into today, and they are from Bethel University. Let's get loud for Wilson Smith and Cole Walker. Cruising through in that Skeeter Yamaha package. 28 pounds and 2 ounces through 2 days of fishing. We had a big mark set on this first team through the line. You guys got 2 fish in there. You need 17-11 to take over that lead. 2 fish, 6 pounds and 2 ounces. Get you guys all the way up to 10th place. We'll have you reach in there and hold them up. Not going to be taking over that lead, but still a solid finish for a program that's been dominant through many years of college fishing. Let's hear it one time for Bethel University, Wilson Smith and Cole Walker. All right, guys, so I'm guessing, you knew you had to, if you were going to win this thing, you were going to have to go out for a real big bag, and I'm assuming that's what you guys tried to do.
Yeah, I'm from this lake, and so I know the size bag you need to win, and so we completely scrapped our game plan. We could have gone, got a limit, just beat the banks, but we decided to go offshore, and we found a couple of schools, but it just didn't quite work out, but wouldn't have wanted to go out any other way.
How were you guys catching those fish this week other than today? Was the key getting you into day number 3?
We caught them on a queen tackle hammerhead jig offshore, about 15 foot of water.
Sounds good. Well, who do we want? Let's get some thank yous in. Who do you want to say hi or thanks to?
I want to thank my family and friends, everybody watching. I want to thank my school for Bethel's just so awesome. If you're out there watching, you're thinking about somewhere to go to school and want to go fishing, Bethel's just incredible. They support you more than adequately to do everything you love. And then all of our sponsors for just allowing us to be here.
Who else?
I'd like to thank the Lord for, letting us do what we love to do, keeping us safe this week, safe travels, everybody else as well. Our coaches, they do more than we ask them to.
Fantastic job, guys. 10th place right now. Let's hear it for Bethel. We'll see where you guys end up. All right, let's get ready to welcome up the next team. They were sitting in 25th place, rolling into today. They come from McKendree University, Shane Campbell and Ethan Jones. Come on through, guys. 30 pounds and 2 ounces through 2 days of fishing. They reach in there, and they do have a limit of bass in that Berkeley bag. How big will it be? Step on up, guys. All right, 5 fish. You need 15-11 to unseat Murray State. Looking for 15-11 with these 5. 10 pounds and 14 ounces. Does take you guys all the way up to 4th place. We're going to have you reach in there and hold some up. 41 even is their 2-day total. So a good, solid finish. Championship qualifying finish for McKendree University. Hopefully we'll get them inside the top 10 valuable team of the year points. And let's hear it one time for McKendree, Shane and Ethan. Good job, guys. 41 even. All right, Ethan, it's been a good week.
Yeah, it's been pretty good, but, man, it was tough out there today.
Real tough. Like, did you guys try to go, same thing, go for a real big bag, Shane, and see if you could take home the victory?
Yeah, we went back to a spot. We caught some good fish yesterday, but we kind of fished a different area each day. Had to refine them, and we only had 2 fish until about 2 o'clock. And we got in there and caught 3 keepers and cold once.
That was definitely big because you were due in at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it was real exciting. We just had a blast the last half hour there.
So what was the key this week? How'd you guys catch them?
We caught them on a jig. We caught them on a shaky head, a 6XD, wobble head, little bit of everything.
I was about to say, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it was tough out there. We just kept finding them different ways, had to go new areas. We'd go there the first day, went there, had to keep finding them. It was tough.
All right, Ethan, let's get some thank yous in. Who do you want to say hi to or recognize?
My mom and dad, looks like they're in the crowd, didn't know they were here. Coach and Carla for just helping us along, and everyone else watching back at home.
Shane?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom and dad. They drove all the way down from Illinois today. I'd like to thank the Lord. He got us all back in here safe. And definitely McHenry for putting us down here.
Guys, great job. You're sitting in 4th place right now. We'll see where you end up. Hopefully it will be inside that top 10. Congratulations. Hang on. All right, here they come. They are from the University of Montevallo. Let's get loud for Justin Barnes and Adam Carroll coming through the line. They were sitting in 24th place coming in to today. All right, had a good day. 2 days through the tournament. Oh, man. How about that, Florence? What I was saying, 2 good days, 30 pounds and 3 ounces. Their 2-day total. You're going for a big bag on today, you need something like that. And they got 5 in the bag. Watch out, Murray State. It's going to be close. We're about to find out if we're going to have some new leaders. 5 fish for Montevallo. You guys need 15-10 to take over the lead. 17 pounds and 15 ounces for Montevallo. Going to be new leaders. Gives these guys 48 pounds and 2 ounces through 3 days and now has them sitting at the top of this leaderboard. How about it for Justin and Adam? 48 pounds and 2 ounces. Yeah, we'll get a weight on that one just to see. Right now, current Carhartt Big Bass, 8 pounds and 2 ounces, caught by Middle Tennessee. But that's a nice one, Justin.
Thank you. I just want to see what it weighs. I know it won't be 8 pounds, but let's see.
5 pounds and 13 ounces on that fish. You catch it off the bed?
No, I caught it this morning on like my 3rd cast, so we started off to a good start.
That's a very nice start.
Yeah, no doubt.
But, you know, you guys, again, no pressure, qualified for the championship. You knew you had to go for a big bag, and that was a good start.
Yeah, we did the exact same thing we done the past 2 days. It just worked out today a little better than the first day.
What were the other keys this week, Adam?
We were catching them pretty shallow, so we were watching a lot of fish and seeing if fish were on bed, and if they were locked on, we'd spend some time and try to catch them.
So, any other keys that helped you get here?
Just bed fishing with a big bite bait smallmouth, and we threw a chatterbait all week with a big bite swim crawl on it. So,
Well, let's get some thank yous in. Who you want to say a hi to or thanks to for getting you guys here?
well, I'd like to give a big shout out to my girlfriend Allie. She drove up here today by herself to watch us weigh in. So, and I'd like to thank Bass and our college and all of our sponsors. And
Adam?
I want to thank my family for everything they've done and their support. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. And also all our sponsors for all the help they give us on and off the water throughout the year.
Sounds good, guys. Your new leaders. You will take over the hot seat, and let's keep that round of applause going for Blake and Adam from Murray State. Right now they're in second place. Good job, guys. We'll see where you end up. All right, the next team through the line, they were sitting in 23rd coming in to today. They had a big bag on day number 2. Let's get loud as they cruise through from La Tech, Kyle Weems and Trent Turner. 30 pounds and 6 ounces through 2 days, and they got 5 in that Abu Garcia bag. Step on up, guys. 30 pounds and 6 ounces through 2 days. 17 pounds and 13 ounces will unseat Montevallo. Looking for 17-13. 16 pounds and 9 ounces, just shy of that. Jumps you guys up to second place, though. A great day. Looks like for you guys on the water gives you a 3-day total of 46 pounds and 15 ounces. So there you go. Let's hear for La Tech, Kyle and Trent. 46-15. Good job, guys. Right now, good enough for second place. All right, guys. Man, you made a go for it. Go for it, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, man. We had a wonderful time here at Florence. We did pretty good to have one fish at 12 o'clock yesterday, like I said yesterday. But we found them pretty late in day 1.
Yeah, how'd you guys catch that big bag yesterday? That was key to getting you into here.
And we caught every single fish on a Strike King structure bug. So
Sight fishing or just flipping?
Just flipping.
Just doing what Louisiana guys do, huh?
Oh, yeah, do what we do best, man. Bring it to Alabama.
All right, any other keys this week to getting you here?
You know, letting Trent's family let us come here, you know, letting Louisiana Tech let us come, and, you know, thanks for Trent for letting me be his non-boater.
Key folks you want to say hi to or thanks to, Trent?
Oh, yeah, our sponsors and our family and friends watching back home.
All right, guys, good job. Second place right now for La Tech. We'll see where you end up. All right, they were sitting in 31st place coming into today. They are from Wallace State, Hansfield, just down the road. Let's get loud for Noah Garnett and Tyler Pendergrass. Had 27 pounds and 10 ounces through 2 days as they bring up 2 bass in their bag. All right, guys, you're going to need 2 really big ones, 2 10-pounders to take over the lead. 4 pounds even takes you guys to 20th place with 31.10 for your 2-day total, or 3-day total. But hey, it's been a great week headed to the national championship.
Yes, sir. We couldn't ask for nothing better. We really just wanted to come in and qualify. I mean, if whatever happened today happened, I mean, we're just blessed to be here.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you got that done. What was the key to getting that done, Tyler?
Grind and burn a lot of fuel.
Key lures?
Ned rig.
Did you guys go up to the dam with everybody else, or did you go downriver and try to find some largemouth?
Well, started off in the tournament, we tried to find some largemouth. We couldn't find nothing, and then we ran to the dam in the first day, and we caught 2 4-pounders there at the last little bit. And after that, we tried to go up there again today. Again, it worked out a little bit for us yesterday, as you saw with those 3 fish. But today, it wasn't happening.
Well, let's get some thank yous in. Tyler, who do you want to say hi to or thanks to?
I'd like to say thanks to our family and friends for coming out and everybody's watching back home.
Noah?
Love you, Mom. I love my beautiful girlfriend. I love my baby sister watching back home. Thank you to everybody coming out today. Thank you all.
Wallace State, Hansfield. Good job, guys. 20th place right now. We'll see where you end up. All right, they were sitting in 27th coming into today. There's some of their teammates from Wallace State, Hansfield. Let's get loud for Miller, Spivey, and Chandler Sycophus. Come on up, guys. 28-8. Through 2 days. 2 more in your bag. Looks like a couple of good ones, though. I got it. Had a little bit tardy on the getting in, but we're going to hold them up. They have a gross weight of 8 pounds and 13 ounces, but unfortunately we're over 15 minutes late, which means they lost their catch for the day, but still a great finish for this team. Look at those beautiful smallmouth. Gorgeous, gorgeous smallmouth. Hey, you know, sometimes that's tournament fishing and mechanical problems can happen, Miller.
Yeah, everything could have gone wrong today. It went wrong. It was terrible.
Mine is catching 2 4-pound smallmouth, though. That was fun.
Yeah, that definitely lightened up our morning pretty good.
All right, well, so what happened? You just had some motor problems?
Yeah, we went up to the dam, and about 11:30, our trolling motor died. So we kind of couldn't stay up there in the current, so we went downriver, and then everything else died, and the motor died. It was rough.
So to make sure you guys understand the rule, the way the late penalty works, you're due in at a very specific time. For every minute that you're late is a 1 pound deduction on your day's catch. Up to 15 minutes, then your weight is 0. So unfortunately, that 15-minute mark got you guys. But hey, you're headed to the national championship. So today was just really a fun day of fishing.
Yeah, that's right. As long as we make it to the national championship, and we did, that's what we want to accomplish.
And you guys are still going to get some valuable points and maybe make a run at that team of the year. Let's get some thank yous in. Who do you want to say hi to or thanks to?
Yeah, all my friends and family, my girlfriend's out here, all our sponsors this year to help them, and I want to thank them for all the support they do.
Who else?
Definitely my mom and dad, my grandparents, my aunt for letting us stay up here, Rob Reeder, yeah, right there, hands in the air, and all of our sponsors too.
Sounds good, guys. Wallace State, Hanceville, Miller, and Chandler. Good job, guys. Sorry for your mechanical problems today, but still headed to the ship. All right, here they come. They are from Lamar University, sitting in 26, rolling into today. Let's get loud for Luke Potter and Steven Thomas. (28-12) through 2 days. And then bringing one up to the scales today, but it looks like one really good smallmouth.
Oh yeah, man, we went up and we didn't have anything till about 10 o'clock. Then we finally caught that one, and we thought we were gonna have a better day, but it just kind of went out. I mean, we had pretty much motor troubles all week. There's nothing more about it.
Well, that one fish, it was a good one, 3 pounds and 14 ounces, a smallmouth. It does take you guys to 32.10 for your 3 days. Jumps you up to 16th place, so it's still going to be a solid finish for you.
Yeah, we're happy to be here. Making the cut was the goal, and we did that, so we're happy.
All right, let's get some thank yous in who we want to say hi to and thanks to.
I'd just like to thank my family. I mean, they pretty much help us get here, and all of our sponsors. I mean, because pretty much we do this all on our own for us, and we just kind of represent our school through anything. So
Who else?
The same. My family and sponsors couldn't do it without them.
All right, guys, good job. Headed to the ship. We will see you there. Good week this week on Pickwick. All right, they're from just down the road in Auburn, Alabama. Let's get loud for them as they come through. They were sitting in 22nd coming into today. From Auburn, Dalton Childers and Blake Spradlin. Coming through that nice Nitro Mercury package. 30 pounds and 8 ounces through 2 days of fishing. 4 in their bag today. They're trying to hurry. I think they got them a good bag of fish. 17-11 will put you in the lead. Looking for 17-11. 11 pounds, 10 ounces, all the way up to 4th place for this Auburn team, guys. We'll have you reach in there and hold some of these up for the crowd. So again, 42 pounds and 2 ounces is what this 11-pound, 10-ounce bag takes. Dalton Childers and Blake Spradlin from Auburn, too, sitting in 4th place right now. Good job, guys. Not a bad tournament, Blake.
Bad. Not bad.
You got to be pleased, Dalton.
It wasn't like practice was, but when is it ever? We were able to make a key adjustment. You know, we had a good shallow bite going, and that just died when all of our fish were having to learn how to walk. And then, so we made an adjustment, went up to the dam where I caught them earlier in the week, and we were able to scrap together 4 fish yesterday that saved our derby and got us to the national championship.
So that key adjustment, what were the key lures you changed to?
We changed to a drop shot, and I kind of grinded it out.
Hey, you guys did, and you made the championship with it.
This is the first time I've never picked up a bait caster in a day, and I feel dirty about it.
I know, yeah, John says you should. What about you? But, Blake, were you throwing a drop shot on? Oh, no, you weren't throwing a drop shot on a baitcaster. John does.
I was pretty comfortable with it. I enjoyed it today.
All right, let's get some thank yous in. Who you want to say hi to and thanks to?
Thanks to our families who are here and our teammates who stayed behind, and y'all for putting on this event.
Dalton?
First, I'd like to thank Bass for putting on the event, and thank you to the crowd for showing up. This is awesome that we have so much support. And thank you to Big Bite Baits for giving us such great products. And, again, Daiwa Reels, they are making the best reels on the market. That team weaving system, if you backlash with the team weaving system, you need to go back to the spin cast.
Which is what you were throwing.
Absolutely. I'm terrible.
All right, guys, good job. Auburn University, 4th place right now. We'll see where you end up. All right, next team coming up. They were sitting in 21st place coming into day number 3. They're from Arkansas Tech. Let's get loud for Bennett Pearson, Austin Phillips. Threw in one of those nice Phoenix Mercury packages. One of our supporting sponsors our Bass Nation. Anglers, 3 anglers get to run a nice Phoenix package at the Classic each year. And you guys are bringing 5 to the stage. 30 pounds and 8 ounces through 2 days. You got 5 in your bag. If they go 17-11, you will unseat Montevallo. Looking for 17-11 for Arkansas Tech. 16 pounds and 6 ounces does take you guys up to 3rd place. It's a good, solid finish. 46 pounds and 14 ounces for your 3 days of fishing. And there you go. Let's hear it one time for Bennett and Austin from Arkansas Tech. 46 pounds and 14 ounces through 3 days of fishing on Pickwick Lake. All right, guys, great job. Good finish, Bennett. You finished strong today, headed to the national championship. It's been a good week.
It is, and I'm looking for that national championship. It's on my home lake.
Yeah, 10-killer. Going to be a little tough in July.
It will be.
But, hey, sometimes that's what we like to say. You know, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
That's right. I want it tough.
All right, let's talk about this week, Austin. How'd you guys catch them?
We caught them shallow up in Coffee Slough, throwing a spinnerbait, chatterbait. Today we caught them flipping, found a bank with a channel coming on, and we tore them up.
You guys catch a lot?
We did day 1. We caught about 30 keepers. Day 2, we only had 4 bites, and today we culled about 2 times. That's about it.
Similar to Russellville or Dardanelle, you guys have some similarities there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, flipping, spinnerbaits, like.
Which is the lake where their school is located for the folks who don't know where Arkansas Tech is. All right, let's get some thank yous in. Who you want to say hi to and thanks to for getting you guys here.
I'd like to thank my dad one more time for bringing a boat last minute when mine broke down, and just all my family and friends back home watching.
Austin?
I want to say hi to my mom. She's watching out there, and just thank you for the sponsors to get it done.
And for all the folks here, a funny story about Russellville, Arkansas. We had a Bass Nation Championship there just a few years ago, and we had an alternate sub in, and he called John when he got down there. He's like, "Where is everybody?" We're like, "What do you mean? We're right here where we're supposed to be." And he drove to Russellville, Alabama, instead of Russellville, Arkansas. So he was a long way away from Russellville, Arkansas. That's a story we'll always remember. All right, here they come, the next team through the line. They were in 20th place coming into today, and they are from Sam Houston State. Let's get loud for Dylan Howell and Colby Bryant. Tacoma College Classic just last year down in Houston, Texas. And they got 5 more to add to their 3-day total here in Florence, Alabama. 30 pounds, 11 ounces through 2 days. 5 fish in your bag. You guys need 17-8 to unseat Montevallo. Looking for 17-8. 15 pounds and 6 ounces takes you guys up to 4th place for this Sam Houston State team. Gives them a 3-day total of 46 pounds and an ounce. And there you go. Let's hear it for Dylan and Colby. Sam Houston State, 46 pounds and an ounce through 3 days of fishing here at Pickwick Lake. All right, Colby, you guys got it done at Toledo Bend. You turned around and had an awesome tournament here at Pickwick as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was a grind all week. We really had to slow down to catch our fish, but we had a really good area that kept replenishing with fish, and it was just a grind day in and day out. We made a really long run all 3 days, but luckily it paid off for us.
Well, you guys now, Dylan, are starting to shape up a nice little shot at Team of the Year with 2 good tournaments so far.
Yeah, that was our plan going into this thing. I told him, I said, I want to try to get that Team of the Year. It's his last year, and I'm about neck deep in it, so I don't have much longer left in it. So I told him I wanted to try to go for the Team of the Year, and I said if we did well here, we'd go to Cherokee. So it looks like we're going to Cherokee.
What was the key this week, Colby?
Really slowing down. I mean, we had to pick up a little Ned rig, and just not something that us Texas boys are really used to, but had to pick up the little ferry one and just go to work all day.
Any other keys this week, Dylan?
Man, a lot of anxiety medication, I can tell you that. You hook a big one on that spinning rod and 10-pound line, what we're used to, you don't have a good time doing that. But we caught them good. We adjusted well. Every fish we weighed in came on that little Ned rig, something neither of us have ever thrown before. So it was a good learning experience, to say the least. But I'd like to thank my sponsors, Pride Rods, Joslin Construction back home, Excite Baits, Bass Cat Boats, and our school, Sam Houston, for allowing us to travel. I'd like to thank Bass for putting on a great event, my mom for allowing me to, or giving me permission to come up here, and my girlfriend too. I can't wait to be home and see them. But most importantly, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and who allows us to do it all.
Yeah, you know, back to that Team of the Year. So when you think about it, we started out at Toledo Bend, a reservoir. Then we go to a river impoundment, and now we're going to a highland reservoir. So whoever's gonna win this thing is gonna be tested on 3 different styles of bodies of water.
Absolutely. I mean, we were all talking about that in the parking lot, about how Cherokee goes from summer pool and winter pool, and how we all thought it was going to really be decided once we all go to Clear Lake, something that's really far away from all of us. But regardless of what happens, it's been a really good learning experience along the way. Picked up a lot of great things and a lot of new things that we get to try and maybe take back home with us. So we'll see what happens.
Anybody else you want to say hi or thanks to, Colby?
My mom, my sister, and my girlfriend are all watching at home, and I'm sure I got plenty of friends watching at home, so I want to say hi to all of them. And then we got 2 new friends right here in the stands. Drove about an hour and a half away, come see us 2 days in a row, so I really appreciate that.
All right, guys, good job. Great tournament. Congratulations. 4th place right now. You're going to definitely be inside that top 5 at Team of the Year once this day is over with. All right, they're coming from Bethel University, and they were sitting in 19th coming into today. Let's get loud for Joe McCloskey and John Austin Welch. There's a nice bag of fish. 5 in that bag, 30 pounds and 14 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. And they're going to make a go at it to try to unseat Montevallo, looking for 17 pounds and 5 ounces. It's what they need. 5 fish, 21 pounds, 11 ounces. And that jumps Bethel to the lead. Big bag of the day so far. That gives them a 3-day total of 52 pounds and 9 ounces. And that's enough to have them in the lead. So let's hear it for your new leaders, Joe McCloskey and John Austin Welch, Bethel University. Guys, way to go today. You got it done.
Yeah, well, the Lord blessed us today. We rode up on the same spot. We fished for 3 days, and they just happened to still be some there.
So did you catch a lot, or was that the only 5 you caught?
That was the only 5 keepers we caught. We caught a few short fish, but that was it.
Well, it was definitely 5 of the right ones.
Yes, it was.
What was the key? What'd you catch them on?
We caught them mainly on a wobble head with a bug on it and a Carolina rig with a bug on it.
So how deep were you guys fishing?
We were sitting at about 20, casting up about 10.
That didn't seem like that was a big bite this week. You know, a lot of shallow fishing, spawning areas, but you guys chose to go deep.
Yeah, we tried shallow, but we couldn't catch anything that'd measure up, so we figured, what else could we try?
All right, well, let's get some thank yous in. You guys have had an incredible week here.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents and everybody watching this at home, and I just thank God for getting me here, and just that's all about it.
Who else?
Just my parents and my friends and family that are watching, and a girlfriend, and Lord for blessing me to do what I love for 4 years.
Your new leaders with 52 pounds and 9 ounces through 3 days of fishing. Good job, guys. Let's hear it for Adam and Justin from Montevallo. A great tournament for those guys also, and they're headed to that national championship. All right, the next team through the line, they were sitting in 18th coming into today. They are from the University of Alabama. Let's get loud for Jacob Daly and Andrew Deloney. Come on up, guys. You don't know how hard it was for our sound technician, Emily Hand, to play that song. An Auburn graduate playing the Alabama fight song. 2 fish in your bag. Let's get a weight on these 2. Two fish, 5 pounds and 12 ounces. Takes you up to 12th place, guys. So going to be a good, solid finish for you. Didn't look like the best of days today, but still headed to that national championship.
Yeah, that was a big goal, was the national championship. And then today was a bonus day, and we went out and, didn't do well. So.
Did you guys try something different, try to go for that really big bag?
No, we actually did the same thing, but we were I guess we were in the same area doing a few different things, and I don't know, we just could not figure them out what we were doing the other day. It was weird, so.
What was the key to getting you guys here today? How'd you catch them?
We were going around flipping cypress trees, and then they dropped the water, and they were out of the water after that. So we kind of ran around yesterday and managed to find 5, and then today we just only could find 2. We had both of them by 6:30.
Nice. Well, that was a long day after that.
Yeah, it was a really long day. When you have your first 2 in the first 20 minutes, and then you go however long without catching another keeper, it is rough. It is rough.
All right, let's get some thank yous in. Who you want to say hi to or thanks to?
Family, friends, sponsors, everybody who got us here.
Who else?
Yeah, just my family and friends. I'm pretty sure they're watching back home, so thank y'all for supporting me.
All right, guys, good job. Let's hear it for Alabama. Sitting in 12th place right now. We'll see where you end up. A good finish for you. All right, next team coming through. They were sitting in 17th place coming into today from Murray State. Let's get loud for Harbor Lovin' and Evan Bramhill. .31 pounds and 6 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. And they had a good day on day number 1. They were sitting in the top 5. Fell a little bit, but not too far enough to stay inside that top 32 as they come to the stage. All right, guys, 31-6. You got 5 more in your bag. You need a big bag. You need 21-4 to take over the lead. There's one really nice bass in that bag, though. 5 fish, 15 pounds and 10 ounces. Takes this Murray State team all the way up to 3rd place with 47 pounds even. So a solid finish for this Murray State team. Headed to the national championship. And sitting in 3rd place right now. Let's hear for Harbor and Evan from Murray State. 47 pounds even through 3 days. All right, Harbor, it's been a good week. Threw away one practice day. You guys went to Wilson. We thought we could go there, but then you figured out you couldn't, so that one didn't even matter, but it was good enough for you guys to get it all done.
Yeah, we had a good week. We never left our spot, really. We fished within sight. Everywhere we caught fish, we could see from one place. We struggled yesterday. We had more bites yesterday than we've had all week. We had some of those bites today. We lost one over 5 today. We really had a chance to have a bunch of big bags this week and just didn't execute like we could have.
Well, how'd you catch them? What was the key to catching those fish you did, Evan?
We were flipping everything from cypress trees to bushes. When the water dropped, we saw a lot less boats in there, but the fish were still there. We were fishing 1.5 feet of water, sometimes a foot, and they were still there.
Well, it's been a fun week. I know you guys had fun fishing this Tennessee River all week.
Yeah, we've actually never been here. It's our first week here. Ran across the fish Wednesday with help of some teammates, and they're weighing in here in a little bit, and we'll see what they have.
All right, let's get some thank yous in. Who do you want to say hi to and thanks to?
Obviously, hi to my parents. Thanks to my parents. Friends back home. I got a bunch of people watching. Murray's team just putting us out here, and the teammates. We worked as a team this week, and everybody that found fish shared with everybody else, and seemed like a team sport this week.
Evan?
Yeah, the team especially, because we've never been here before, they helped us out, and then Mom and Dad who are watching right now.
Awesome, guys. Great week for you. You are sitting in third place. We'll see where you end up. Congratulations on a qualification to that national championship. All right, here they come, sitting in 16th place coming into today. Let's hear it for the Itawamba Community College. Parker Humber and Carlos Welch. $31.8 through 2 days. Step on up, guys. Carlos told me he was going for 30 today. Let's see if you guys can get it right here in the middle. 4 in your bag. If you got 30 with 4, it's going to be 4 good ones. 4 fish, 8 pounds, 11 ounces.
It was tough today.
Hey, but it's still been a great week. You guys had 40 pounds, 3 ounces through 3 days, had that national championship.
That was the main goal, which, I mean, it would have been nice to win this one, too. This is the closest one to our campus. But it is what it is. They dropped their water. The stuff we were catching fish on in practice was high and dry.
You guys were flipping all those cypress trees, too, Carlos?
Yes, sir.
What key lures for me?
Sweet beaver.
Any other keys this week?
We caught every fish except one on a beaver this week.
Let's get some thank yous in, Carlos. Who do you want to say hi to and thanks to?
To my family back home, all our sponsors, and the coaches and the families that came out to support us today. Thank
you. Parker?
Just our sponsors, family, and the good Lord above for letting us be out here and able to do it.
Awesome, guys. We'll see you hopefully at Cherokee, but if not, I'll see you in eastern Oklahoma in July. All right, here they come. The only team making it from the University of Georgia. Let's get loud for Wesley Griner and Justin Sisavath. 15th place coming into today. We'll explain why there's 4 anglers in this boat in a second. Come on up, guys. $31.9 through 2 days of fishing. 3 fish in their bag. 3 really good bass. 10 pounds and 15 ounces takes this Georgia team up to 8th place. Gives them a 3-day total, of 42 pounds and 8 ounces. Good job. Let's hear for the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, step on over, Wesley. Great week for you. Championship qualification, top 10 right now. It's been good.
Oh, yeah, it's been great. I had a great time here. I've been fishing offshore all week, and I had fun out there. Caught them all on a jig and a Carolina rig. I want to thank my sister and brother-in-law. They drove from South Georgia to come watch me. I also want to thank Humminbird. I wouldn't have done it this week without the mapping. It was unbelievable. I found all my spots with the Humminbird mapping. I also want to thank University of Georgia, and I thank y'all for putting on a good tournament.
Justin, what did you catch your fish on?
Same thing, jig and Carolina rig. I'd like to thank my friends and family back home for supporting me and watching me live right now. And also UGA and Bass are putting on a good tournament.
Well, guys, we appreciate you. Congratulations on your championship qualification. Top 10 right now, sitting in 8th place. So before we bring up this team, I'll explain this. We have a trailered weigh-in. Fish care is of the utmost importance. College kids are using maybe not the newest fishing gear on the that has been engineered, so we have them pair up if they have to, if their live wells won't hold water, because after we weigh them, they go into our release boat and we take them back. So that's what's going on right here as we welcome up this SCAD team. They're sitting in 12th place coming into today. So let's welcome to the stage Cody Stahl and Reese Kingston. Come on up, guys. 31-12 through your 2 days of fishing. 2 fish in your bag. Listen up. This is 2 fish. 9 pounds, 11 ounces. Takes you up to 10th place, so they got one really good one they want to hold up and show off to everybody. And there you go. Let's hear it for Scad, Cody, and Reese. 41 pounds and 7 ounces through 3 days of fishing. 10th place right now. All right, we have a Carhartt Big Bass right now set at 8 pounds and 2 ounces. If it's 8-2, you'll tie it. If it's 8-3, you'll take it over. Looking for at least 8 pounds and 2 ounces to tie this fish. 6 pounds and 10 ounces on that big fish, but hey, that's a. If you're going to catch 2, you want it to have at least one close to 7.
That's right. You know, that was a good fish. If we would have had a couple more of those, we could have made it interesting. If we would have fished a little bit cleaner this week, we probably could have came out on top, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Cody, the keys this week, how'd you guys catch the fish you did?
We're fishing both dirt shallow and secondary ledges. We made some crucial calls on a secondary ledge in the mouth of like where our main shallow stuff was from them fish pulling off when the water dropped. But our key base was a 4-inch flipping tube and a Big Bite Baits trick stick, and we were catching spawners around cypress trees.
Reese, let's get some thank yous in. Who do you want to say hi to and thanks to?
I want to say thanks to my dad for driving up here and my family back at home for watching, and my girlfriend and her family for watching too.
Cody?
I'd like to thank all my family, friends, my team for coming out to support us. All my sponsors, Alex Rods, Big Bite Baits, Jobsite Aerial, True South Custom Lures, and Ardent Reels.
Guys, great job. You are in 10th place right now. Good tournament for you headed to that national championship. All right, they were in 14th place coming into today. Let's get loud one time for Campbellsville University, Bradley Dunnigan and Nick Ratliff. £31 pounds and 12 ounces through their 2 days of fishing, bringing 3 more to the stage. Needs to be 3 really big ones. They need to go 20 pounds and 14 ounces. 3 fish, 8 pounds and 4 ounces, jumps you guys up to 15th place, Bradley. So going to be a good finish for you. Headed to the national championship, and I know that's your goal coming into these tournaments.
Yeah, that's right, I guess. It's all right.
How'd you catch them, Nick?
We fished offshore most of the week. We caught them on a Carolina rig and a swing head. We just kind of ran out of fish today.
Real deep?
Not real deep, 10 to 12 foot. Less deep water leading into some of the spawning areas.
Bradley, let's say hi and thanks to the folks who got you here.
My mom and my dad, they're back at home, and I guess thanks to the college for bringing us this far, and all our sponsors.
Nick?
Yeah, my mom and my dad. The college, of course. We get a lot of help from the school, and then all of our local sponsors in Campbellsville. It really helps a lot to come to these tournaments and not have to spend much money.
And that national championship, hosted a national championship just a couple years ago. Good job, guys. We will see you probably at Cherokee. I think you guys are coming to Cherokee, too. Sitting in 13th, coming into today from Wallace State, Huntsville. Let's get loud one time for Cade Reeder and Will Harding. £31 pounds and 12 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. And they got 5 more to add to that. Step on up, guys. 31-12 through 2 days. You got 5 in your bag. They need to go 20 pounds and 14 ounces to unseat Bethel. Looking for 2014. 13 pounds and 6 ounces. Does take you guys all the way up to 8th place. Top 10 in this Southern Tour so far. See where you end up at the end of the weigh-in, but right now, you guys are sitting in 8th place with 45 pounds and 2 ounces through your 3 days of fishing. Let's hear it one time for Cade and Will from Wallace State, Huntsville. All right, Cade, not a bad week.
Not bad at all.
You know, got qualified for the championship. Got to go out and fish one more day. Had a good time, 13 pounds. How'd you guys catch them this week, Will?
Spinnerbait.
Anything else? That was easy.
Mostly a blade, but we caught them on some finesse stuff, a Ned rig. Never thrown it in my life, but had to learn it this week.
You know, that might come into play at Cherokee. I think you guys, a lot of you guys learned how to throw that rig this week, it seems like.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a big player this week for sure.
All right, Will, let's get some thank yous in.
I want to thank all my sponsors and my family and friends that come up here to watch me.
Kate?
Just the good Lord again. He's blessed us all week, and we got to recognize him. He's the one that allows us to do all this. And, you know, sponsors are important for sure, but the good Lord's what allows us to do all this, and we got to thank him for that.
Absolutely, guys. Good job. Wallace State, Hansfield, 8th place right now. We'll see where you end up, but a great finish. All right, next team through the line, 11th place coming into today. Let's get loud for McNeese State. Alex Murray and Trent Manuel. $32 pounds and 3 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. 4 more in their bag. They had a big bag yesterday, and it looks like they got 4 nice ones again today. Looking for 20 pounds and 7 ounces to take over the lead with these 4. 4 fish, 16 pounds and 15 ounces, all the way up to second place for this McNeese State team. So 4 very nice fish. It's a 4-pound average with these 4 fish. There's a couple of gorgeous smallmouth bass that Pickwick has to show off. And let's hear it for Alex and Trent from McNeese State. 49 pounds and 2 ounces through 3 days of fishing. We'll get those fish back in that release boat. But Trent, been a great week for you guys.
It's been crazy. It's been we found those fish very late in the tournament Thursday, and we just rode with that the rest of the tournament. And we should have been doing that from the start. But
how'd you catch them?
We caught them on a light, shaky head with a small Cinco on the back.
I bet that can be nerve-wracking catching those big smallmouth when they get on the line.
Yeah, everyone you hook will come up and jump about 5 feet, and it makes you nervous.
Now, do you miss a lot of fish doing that too?
You get about 7 bites, 6, 7 bites, and you better land them all because they're all big. We actually missed 2 today, so that hurt us. But
still, hey, jumped you up to second. Might have been enough to get you in the lead if you had one more in there. It puts you. You were 3 pound. You needed a 3.5 pounder to get you in the lead. So maybe you didn't have that one bite.
We never had anything smaller than 3.5.
But still, a great week heading to the national championship. Who do you want to say hi to and thanks to, Alex?
I'd like to say hey to my parents, my girlfriend, and my sister, and say a special thanks to my dad for making it possible and supporting me to always come to these tournaments.
Trent?
I want to thank all our sponsors, definitely my parents and my family, and the big man upstairs.
All right, guys, great job. You're sitting in second place right now. A great week for you. We'll see where you end up. All right, here comes the next team up. They were sitting in 10th place coming into today. We're inside that top 10. Let's hear it for Bryan College, the Foggs, Connor and Chandler Fogg. $32 pounds and 12 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. Two fish in their bag. They're going to need to be 2 8.5, 9.5 pounders. 2 fish, 8 pounds and 2 ounces, so that's 2 4-pounders. Yeah, we're going to let them hold them up. Looks like 1 2-pounder and 1 4-pounder. Still a great finish for these 2 anglers, Bryan College, Connor and Chandler Fogg. Good job, guys. 16th spot right now. You guys came in wanting to make it to the national championship. You have done that. 16th place has been a good week.
Yeah, we accomplished what we come here to do, but today the fish weren't biting like we thought they would.
What was the key this week, Chandler, though? How'd you guys catch them to get here?
Definitely a brush hog.
Any other lures?
No, we threw a spinnerbait. We threw everything we thought they would bite, but brush hog is the only thing we could catch fish on.
Who do we want to say hi and thanks to?
Thanks to all our sponsors and hi to all of our family here to see us.
Connor?
I'd like to thank God, but first off, I want to thank all our family, our sponsors, and just everybody that came out to see us.
Guys, great job. Headed to the national championship. 16th place right now. Good job, and congratulations. All right, 9th place coming in today, number 3. Here they come from Jeff State. Zeke, Gossett, and Hayden Barty. This team has come through all of the different platforms, youth platforms that Bass has had to offer. Junior bass, high school bass, and now on to college. As they come to the stage, 33 pounds and 8 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. 3 more to add to their bag today. See how much they weigh. Three fish, 7 pounds and 12 ounces, takes you up to 13th place, Zeke. So it's going to be a good, solid finish for you and put you into that national championship.
That's right. That was our main goal coming into the week, of course. Especially after missing it last year. You know, I don't ever want to miss it again.
Never have missed one except for last year, right?
Right.
So I know that probably stung, but hey, it drove you guys to want to make it this year, right, Hayden?
Yes, sir, you got that right.
So how'd you catch them this week?
We caught most of our fish shallow. We caught our 2 biggest fish yesterday, kind of, I would say deep, but it was probably 6 to 8 foot. And but the rest of them came shallow on our spinnerbait.
Say any other keys this week, Zeke?
Well, our key was staying patient with the fish. We had one spot, and when we didn't get to practice, we practiced last week, and we stayed on one spot for like 4 hours, and we caught our 2 biggest ones there yesterday, and we only caught 5. So.
All right, yeah, well, that's grinding it out for sure. Anybody you want to say hi or thanks to?
I want to thank my family, and my girlfriend for coming, and all my sponsors, Strike King, Vicious, Daiwa.
Hayden?
Say thank you to my grandparents. They came out today. My sister and family and friends back home. My sister's birthday is today, so say big thank you to all my sponsors. You know, Big Bite, Deuce, Vicious, and Woo Tungsten.
All right, guys. Well, good job. You're in 13th place right now from Jeff State, Hayden and Zeke. Congratulations on a great tournament. All right, all the way from Dallas, Texas. They were sitting in 8th place coming in to today. Dallas Baptist, Ryan Neville and Nathan Wood. Come on up, guys. Your Skeeter Yamaha package. Now I get my extra verbal mentions in. And they do have 5 bass in that live well. 34 pounds and 5 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. 5 more in their bag. 18.5 will unseat Bethel University, looking for 18 pounds and 5 ounces. 17 pounds even all the way up to 2nd place for this DBU team. Good job, guys. Takes their 3-day total to 51 pounds and 5 ounces. And let's hear it one time for Ryan and Nathan. Dallas Baptist, 2nd place, 51 pounds and 5 ounces. What? All right, guys, good job. Great week. Got it done. 2nd place. You made it run at taking the lead right now.
Yeah, we sure we're trying today. We really wanted that lead and to sit in that seat right there, but it is what it is.
5 smallmouth. I mean, that was probably a fun day of fishing, Nathan.
It really was. I was praying all morning long, you know, get it quick, and he definitely blessed us today, I tell you that much. We had a limit by 8 o'clock, and we caught 7 fish today, and it was one of those days that you dream about, and it was a good day.
How'd you catch them this week and today?
Yeah, throwing a Ned rig and shaky head pretty much all day.
The Ned rig was very popular this week.
Oh, yeah, it was very, very popular. And I'll throw in a wild crawl. It's by V&M. It's an awesome little crawl. And a special little shaky head my buddy Trent made me. You know Trent Newman. But that's how we call him this week.
Nice. Well, let's get some thank yous in. Ryan, who do you want to say hi and thanks to?
First off, I want to thank Jesus for getting us here. I want to thank our school for getting us here as well, all our sponsors, my family watching back home, and everyone who helped get us here.
Who else?
Huge shout out to TFO Rods and B&M Baits, all those guys. I mean, without them, we couldn't do this. And big shout out to Mom and Dad back home and big man upstairs.
All right, guys, good job, Nathan and Ryan. Congratulations, and we will see you at that championship, 2nd place right now. All right, here they come from Murray State. It's Team Nick sitting in 7th place. Coming into today, Nick Montalino and Nick Enzio. 35 pounds and 3 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. Step up right here in the middle, guys. 3 fish, 9 pounds, 11 ounces, 3 good fish for you guys. Takes you to 44.14 for your 3 days, and that has you in 11th place. So, great tournament for you, Nick.
Yeah, we caught them real good both day 1 and day 2, and then the water dropped on us, and all our spots were completely dry. So we had to start practice all over again today.
How'd you catch them the first 2 days and then today, Nick?
Well, we caught them the first day just flipping up shallow. We didn't have anything until like 1 o'clock. We found this real good creek, and we caught 18 pounds out of it real quick. And we went back there, the water dropped, and they weren't there, so we had to go a little farther out towards the mouth.
And then today?
Well, we tried to do the same thing. We flipped all morning, caught the biggest one and another keeper from back-to-back casts, and then we didn't put the final keeper in the boat until 30 minutes left in the day. So.
Who you want to say thank you to, Nick?
I would thank my mom and dad, all Murray State sponsors, and you guys for putting on a great tournament.
Nick?
Yeah, thanks to all of our sponsors and our parents. They're the reasons we get to do this. And congratulations to these guys. They caught them real well. And I can't wait to go to 10 Killer. It'll be fun.
Yeah, you guys are definitely headed there. Good job. 11th place right now for Nick and Nick from Murray State. Good job, guys. All right, next team through the line. They're coming to you from Alabama. Sitting in 6th place, let's hear for Thomas Milstead and Jared Turnbloom. They're reaching for one. There's a nice Pickwick bass. All right, guys. There's one really nice one. We'll see if it's enough to unseat Bethel. 35 pounds, 13 ounces through your 2 days of fishing. You need 16 pounds and 13 ounces with these 4 fish to unseat Bethel. Looking for 16, 13. 16 pounds, 8 ounces, just shy. But it does put you in 2nd place right now. That make your heart skip a beat?
That was close.
Especially when you see one that big. Very, very close. But let's hear it for Alabama one time. Thomas and Jared, 52-5 is their 3-day total. Has them parked in 2nd place right now. All right, we're still looking at a Carhartt Big Bass of 8 pounds and 2 ounces. It's going to be close. This one might do it. We need 8-2 to tie it or 8-3 to take it over. Looking for at least 8-2. 7 pounds and 3 ounces, but a great fish right there, Thomas, and a great week. 2nd place right now.
Yeah, it was a struggle, getting 5 to 7 bites a day. It works on you a little bit, but today we decided to go downriver and try to bust a big bag, and we got a good bite and had a couple good bites this morning. But that 5th fish would have helped. I mean, it was tough, but I don't know. It's just nerve-wracking knowing that you could do in almost anything to catch them right now.
How'd you catch that big one?
Thorn and chatterbait, actually.
Very early?
Probably about 11:30, and it was spur of the moment decision, turn around and throw. I mean, it wasn't planned or anything. It was just let's turn around and fish.
Sometimes that's how fishing goes, Jared. What were the key baits for you this week?
I caught most of my fish on a drop shot, and I caught a couple on a swim jig. That was about it.
All right, let's get some thank yous in. Who you want to say higher thanks to?
I want to say thank you to my family and my girlfriend for everything they do for me and keeping me stable, and everybody that supports UA Fishing and all of our sponsors. And then I'd like to give a big thanks to Luz. Luz made I caught almost all my fish on a Luz reel this week. And
Thomas?
Like Jared said, my friends, my family, keeping me stable, keeping me in it, sending words of advice and just telling me to keep my head on my shoulders. Luz definitely makes a great reel, but Strike King, man, Strike King's products they're bar none, man. That poison chatterbait she does it pretty much all the time for me.
Well, Definitely caught you a 7-pound, 3-ounce fish today. Good job, guys. Second place for Alabama. We'll see where you end up. All right, they came in today leading the team of the year. They had a second-place finish at the Central Tour event. Here they come. Let's hear for La Monroe, Tyler Craig, and Spencer Lambert. $35 pounds and 15 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. They have 2 more to add to their bag today. Looks like 2 nice smallmouth in there. Let's get a weight on these 2. 7 pounds and 12 ounces takes you guys to 13th place, Tyler. So it's going to be a very valuable point tournament for you guys. Already headed to the national championship. So you guys are going to be looking good going into Cherokee.
Yeah, well, that's our finals week, so we're going to have to try and sweet talk some of our teachers out of getting out of some of them tests.
All right, Spencer, what was the key this week?
Just changing up every day, and today we didn't change, and got 2. So.
At what lures were you throwing? How'd you guys catch them?
The first day when we went largemouth fishing, we caught most of them on a jig, and then when we went up and caught some smallmouth, we caught them mostly on a Ned rig.
You guys made that key adjustment because the water dropped. You went for smallmouth on day 2, and that's probably why you guys are sitting here.
It is. Looks like we should have went for largemouth today.
Yeah, largemouth, smallmouth, largemouth, right?
That's right.
All right, let's get some thank yous in, Spencer.
Thanks for my parents driving all the way up here. Any family, friends watching. ULM letting us come out here.
Tyler?
First of all, the good Lord and my parents and family back home, my girlfriend for watching and supporting us, and ULM.
You guys are going to be in the top 5, if not still leading the team of the year. We'll find out at the end of this. But you're going to definitely be in good position going into Cherokee. All right, they still hold that Carhartt Big Bass from the first day of fishing. They were sitting in 4th place coming into today. Middle Tennessee, Matthew Cross and Micaiah Jack. $36 pounds and 6 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. And they do have 5 bass in that bag. All right, guys, step on up. Again, Carhartt Big Bass leaders through the tournament. 5 fish in your bag. You need 16 pounds and 4 ounces to unseat Bethel University. Looking for 16-4. 13 pounds and 9 ounces takes you up to 4th place. So a great finish for this Middle Tennessee team. Gives them a 3-day total of 49 pounds and 15 ounces. So there you go, one time for Matthew and Micaiah, your Carhartt Big Bass leaders and your 4th place team right now at 49 pounds and 15 ounces. Not a bad finish. An 8-pound, 2-ounce fish. It's been a good week.
Yeah, it's been a great week. We're pretty blessed to be here. We had some boat trouble in the beginning, but everything worked out.
Headed to the national championship. What was key? How'd you guys catch them this week?
Well, all week we've been catching them on a spinnerbait, but then once that wind died down, we had to switch it up. And so, I mean, that's why it was tough on us these last 2 days, but we still had decent time out there. So
let's get some thank yous in.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for being here. Micaiah's family's here. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Anderson Marine, Carpets by Osborne, MTSU for one, and just Hoppy's Lures. I caught my big 8-2 on a Hoppy spinnerbait, and just want to thank the good Lord.
Micaiah?
I also want to thank my family that's sitting right there. I want to thank our sponsors too, Anderson Marine, everyone that he said, and also Nate and Peyton for helping us out on day 1.
Well, good job, guys. 4th place finish, and we will see where you end up. All right, here they come. 3rd place team rolling into today. They're from West Virginia. Let's get loud for Nolan Miner and Casey Lanier. All right, I did hear earlier they had a very early limit of fish. Let's see if it's going to be enough to unseat Bethel. 5 in their bag for this sophomore team. If you have 13-14, you take over the hot seat. Looking for 13-14 with these 5 bass. 14 pounds and 9 ounces, and a new leader has been established. This team was a freshman team last year, made it to the national championship, and they're headed back this year as sophomores. Let's hear it for West Virginia, Nolan and Casey, 53 pounds and 5 ounces. One round of applause for Bethel University. Good job, guys. Big bag of the day so far. All right, Casey and Nolan, I see you smiling. Good move today. It might be enough.
Man, we only had like 7 or 8 keeper bites today. We had a limit at 651.
So you got that done quick, but it sounds like it slowed down a good bit after that, Nolan.
It slowed way down. We started on our smallmouth spot where we caught our big one yesterday, and they turned into spotted bass, but they were pretty big spotted bass.
Hey, I'm sure you guys don't care what they are as long as they weigh what they did, right?
I'll take it.
All right, how'd you catch them? What was the key?
Ned rig out deep for smallmouth in the spots, and then when we went up shallow, we did Texas rig in the bushes.
So were you guys upriver the whole time, or did you have some downriver stuff too?
We stayed right at 7 Mile Island the whole time. Our main river stuff was right there, and then we go inside the sloughs and flip.
Is that what you guys figured out in practice, or was these some adjustments you made on day one?
Well, we caught some big smallies out the first few days in practice. Like first 2 casts, we were like, we got something going on there, and then we went in the sloughs and started flipping up some big fish, so decided to go there.
It's just been a good week. You guys are clearly a good team. You work well together, Nolan.
Yeah, really, it's awesome. It works well.
Let's get some thank yous in.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the West Virginia fishing team for helping us out. I'd like to thank my family, and then I want to thank Polycore. I want to thank Water Warrior Fishing. He's got a super cool crankbaits he paints. I got a wiggle wart that he painted me, and I've already caught a 6 and a 7 on it this spring, so y'all should check him out.
And Casey?
I want to thank everybody that helped get us here, my grandparents, my parents, his parents, because they got us a boat pretty much 2 weeks ago, and we just brought that up here and done pretty good in it.
Yeah, I mean, tell them about the boat you qualified in last year.
Yeah, so we fished out we called it the Tin Man. It was a 17-foot V-hull bass tracker with a 75 Mercury on it. I think it was a 1997, but I mean, we got out, got a feel for this fishing thing, and was blessed enough to have an upgrade on the boat. So now we're ready to go.
But it just goes to show you don't need the fanciest boat on the water to be able to catch bass, right?
I mean, it helps get you there sometimes.
All right. Anybody else you want to say thanks to?
Just like Lou's, Sportsman's Warehouse, Elite, Builders Company, just helping us sponsor this year.
All right, guys, your new leaders. Let's hear it for Casey and Nolan. 53.5 is their 2-day total. And we are down to our final 2 teams. And here comes the team that was sitting just 3 ounces out of that lead, and they are from Bethel University. Let's get loud for Brian Paul and John Garrett. Step on up, guys. 41 even through your 2 days of fishing. 2 fish in there. You need 12.6 to take over the lead. 4 pounds and 9 ounces jumps you guys up to 13th place. So a tough day, it seems like, Brian.
It was tough for sure. There's no doubt about it.
All right, but hey, still a great week, John. You guys are going to it's going to be between you and Tyler, Craig, and Spencer on Team of the Year right now, but you guys are having a good season so far.
Yeah, we're having a pretty good year. We had a very good chance to win this tournament today. We're 3 ounces out of lead, so we put ourselves in the right place to be today. We just didn't catch any fish.
I mean, yeah, you guys had that massive bag of smallmouth on day number 1. Tell me how you caught those.
We caught them throwing a drop shot, Strike King KVD Dream Shot. So.
I mean, that was being from Kentucky Lake. You probably have had a chance at catching a smallmouth bag like that, but I'm going to ask you: have you had a smallmouth bag ever like that before?
I have not had a smallmouth bag like that on Tennessee River. Not many times you could do that. So, up here at Pickwick at the dam was a place to do it. And y'all seen all the boats up there trying to do it, and they're up there right now. It's just hard to make a bite.
I mean, that just seems like that was if you're not in a tournament, I know that can be a little stressful, but that's just fun if you're going fishing.
Oh, it's fun. There's guys up there with live bait catching fish every cast, and they're big too. So there's a ton of fish up there. They're still up there. They're just sitting back for us today.
Any other keys this week?
John got a new oil tricks on his boat, and that thing is unbelievable. You hit spot lock, you don't even have to move. You can stand on the back, both of us stand on the back of the boat, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah, they are pretty sweet. Any other keys this week, John?
No, like he said, that old tricks, and we were throwing up current at 11 and 1 o'clock and barely ticking it back. And they shut a couple floodgates off yesterday. It kind of hurt us up, but it is what it is. So.
All right, let's get some thank yous in, Brian.
I got to thank my parents. They drove down the other night.
And gave you another year of school, let's be honest here.
And they gave me another year of school. So
we were saying fare thee well, if you guys remember at the national championship last year. Brian said bye, and but still eligibility. You were still within the years to be eligible, and here you are, one more year.
I'm here. We've got 2 weeks of school left. Got to get a job. Time to get in the real world.
John, thank yous.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my family, my girlfriend, and coach. Everybody come out and supporting me. But we had a great time this week. So thank y'all for putting on a good tournament at a good place. Y'all have some awesome tournaments, awesome places this year. So I really appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you. If you followed the college series, John won this whole thing a couple of years ago, fishing the Geico Bassmaster Classic down in Houston, Texas. So that is definitely. You guys dodged a bullet there. That is a veteran team on this college series.
Yeah, I was actually there when John won the bracket. I was fishing the high school championship, and I saw him win the bracket. So, yeah, I know he's good.
Did it motivate you a little bit?
I don't know about motivate. I mean, I know I got to catch him when he's around.
All right, we are down to one team, Casey.
They're good. They got a bag, I think.
I mean, they were leading coming into today.
I mean, they did sack 20 a day, so.
You guys did pretty good yourself too.
We did. We're actually fishing pretty much the same water as them, and we became friends with them, and so we know what they got, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, any screaming going on or anything between the two? When you guys would catch one, you'd scream. When they catch one, they'd scream?
No, because there's so many boats in there that you got to keep it quiet.
Well, you're actually going to step up from the hot seat. Come step right here because we're getting ready to crown a champion. They had 41 pounds and 3 ounces coming into today. Let's get loud for your day number 2 leaders as they cruise through in that College Series Tacoma. And it's about to go down. We're about to crown a Southern Tour champion. So let's get loud as they come through from Adrian College, Nick Marsh and Jared Layton. That might be enough. Come on up, guys. 41 pounds and 3 ounces through their 2 days of fishing. They fall into 21st place. They have 5 more in their bag. It's either going to go to Nolan and Casey from West Virginia or Nick and Jared from Adrian College. They need 5 fish to go 12 pounds and 3 ounces. If it's anything less, it's West Virginia. It's looking for at least 12 pounds and 3 ounces. 5 fish, 17 pounds and 8 ounces. And that's going to punch Adrian College to that national championship and give them the title to this Carhartt Bassmaster College Series Southern Tour event presented by Bass Pro Shops. Gives them a 3-day total of 58 pounds, 11 ounces, right at a 20-pound average. Let's hear it for Nick and Jared. All right, let's chat, and then we're going to make it official. But you guys are going to be taking home some hardware. It's been a fantastic week for you, Nick.
I mean, unbelievable. Coming down here, we just wanted to qualify, and after day 1, we knew we put ourselves in a good position to do that, and then day 2 happened, and we dropped that 20-pound bag, and we knew that we had to do it today, and it wasn't easy, but we got it done. And real quick, I got to say thank you. Again, I said yesterday we had some huge trailer issues this week, and Scott Perkins over there, he let us borrow one of his trailers all week, and that was the only reason we could really practice the last couple days of practice as well. I got a buddy down here, Shane, and he helped me. He got me in contact with him to get that trailer, and Zach over at Shoals Outdoors. So a huge thanks to them, and can you talk to him real quick?
Jared, I bet you're never going to spend that $5 bill.
Never. That's staying in my wallet the rest of my life.
That's awesome. What was the key this week? Let's talk about the fishing.
Well, we caught them all today on a jig, but earlier in the week we're throwing a vibrating jig by Commando Tackle. It's called the Tomahawk. It's got crazy action. That was a key bait.
Any other keys, Nick?
I'd say that Schaefer's oils that we had running in our motor, that got us all around the lake all week. And I also gotta say thank you to VMC and Rapala. They stuck a few of our key smallmouth up the dam, and as well those jigs. Yeah, we got a buddy on the team, Slackline Custom Jigs. He makes them all for us, and they're really good stuff. So we caught a lot of fish on those this week.
Some thank yous, Jared.
I'd like to thank the team and the coaches and my family for helping me get in this position to do what we just did.
Anybody else, Nick?
Yeah, real quick, I want to say thanks to all my friends and family back home watching, the team supporting, and everyone else out there following along. I've got an overwhelming amount of people getting a hold of us this week. So thank you, everyone, for watching, and I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Well, let's make this official, John. If you'll help me grab that one champion trophy, I'm going to hand that one to Nick. You guys step right over there. Florence, Alabama, I need you to get loud for your champions of your Carhartt Bassmaster College Series Southern Tour event presented by Bass Pro Shops, Adrian College, Nick Marsh, and Jared Layton with 58 pounds, 11 ounces through 3 days of fishing. Awesome job, guys. Congratulations. Let that soak in. We're going to bring up second place team. I don't think they went very far. They had 53 pounds and 5 ounces through 3 days of fishing. It's West Virginia. Let's get loud for Nolan Miner and Casey Lanier. We had one little boo-boo on the trophy. Step up right here, guys. Hold those up. Again, 53.5 for those guys. And then coming all the way from 19th place, the biggest bag of day number 3. Let's hear it for third place, Bethel University, Joe McCloskey and John Austin Welch. Congratulations, guys. Step up right there. We're going to bring up 4th through 5th. We've got some goodies for you guys. If you're out there, you might be at the boatyard, but if you're here, Middle Tennessee, Matthew Cross and Micaiah Jack also had that Carhartt Big Bass 8-pound, 2-ounce lunker. Step on up, guys. We don't have a plaque for you, but we're going to bring you up here. Let's also bring up 4th place. No, that was 4th place. La Monroe, 5th place. Tyler Craig and Spencer Lambert, you guys out there as well? Huh? Oh, no, excuse me. I'm wrong there. I'm reading off the wrong list. My bad. 4th place is Thomas Milstead and Jared Turnbloom from Alabama. My apologies. I'm reading off yesterday's list. And 5th place is Ryan Neville and Nathan Wood from DBU. Congratulations, guys. Everybody gets a pair of Abu Garcia Veritas rods. There you guys go. John, if you'll help me hand these out. Let me grab these. I'll just pass them down. Everybody gets one. Can you help me hand out these Revos? And everybody gets an Abu Garcia Revo inside the top 5. So while John hands those out, everybody, let's congratulate our top 5 from this Carhartt Bassmaster College Series Southern Tour event presented by Bass Pro Shops. You guys step forward just a little bit. Ronnie, I want to try to grab a picture of this if you can somehow. We're going to award cash dollars to the top 10, and we're going to say sayonara to everybody. Thanks so much to Florence, Alabama, and the University of North Alabama for hosting this Southern Tour event. We certainly appreciate all your help. I want to thank all the Bass staff for making this happen. Thanks to all the parents, families, and coaches for doing what you do to support college fishing. Our next stop is going to be at Cherokee Lake for that Eastern Tour, where we will be extending more berths to that national championship and moving on where we will conclude our season at Clear Lake. But again, thanks, guys. We can have those teams that exit off. I want to say a thank you to all our Bass staff. I said that. Special thank you to Billy Myers. He didn't want me to say anything, but I do want to recognize him. This is his last tournament. We're going to miss you. You've been great with us, and we wish you luck in everything that you do in your future. Bassmaster.com, you've been great. Our next stop, Cherokee Lake. If you want to know anything and everything about this tournament, you can read all the stories, check out all the photos. But other than that, we are done here in Florence, Alabama. For John Stewart, I'm Hank Weldon. Everybody travel home safely. We'll see you in Jefferson City, Tennessee.